Good evening and welcome to the Channel Studios here in London with your international news around the world in 5. Australia has said that it will ask the European Union to release more than 3 million doses of the AstraZeneca vaccine, testing Brussels' claim that it is not blocking shipments.
The contracted vaccines that we had been relying upon in early January, when we'd set out a series of targets, did not turn up in Australia.
Australia has so far fallen 85% short of its first big deadline to deliver 4 million doses by March, and Prime Minister Scott Morrison has blamed the delay on the European Union's block of some AstraZeneca vaccine shipments. The EU has denied issuing an export ban on vaccines. Brazil has recorded more than 4,000 COVID-related deaths in just 24 hours for the first time, as a more contagious variant fuels a surge in cases. Hospitals are overcrowded, with people dying as they wait for treatment in some cities, and the health system is on the brink of collapse in many areas. The country's death toll is now almost 337,000, second only to the US. Human rights group Amnesty International has said that Alexei Navalny is imprisoned in conditions that amount to torture and may slowly be killing him.
The fact that he is woken up every 1 or 2 hours is a form of torture.
The prominent opponent of Russian President Vladimir Putin is being subjected to sleep deprivation and does not have access to a doctor he can trust in jail. Navalny went on hunger strike last week in an attempt to force the prison to provide him with proper medical care. The Kremlin has declined to comment on his health. North Korean leader Kim Jong has said the country is facing its worst ever situation and called on members of the ruling Workers' Party to be more proactive in carrying out the country's new economic plan. Kim made the comments during an opening speech at a meeting of the party's cell secretaries. He urged the grassroots members to carry out the decisions made at a party congress in January, where he announced a new 5-year plan and said for the first time that his efforts to improve the economy were not succeeding. 2 United Nations agencies has said that about a third of the entire population of the Democratic Republic of Congo is facing acute hunger. The World Food Programme and the Food and Agriculture Organization said that more than 27 million Congolese are urgently in need of food. Conflict is a key cause of hunger, especially in the eastern provinces, where dozens of rebel groups carry out frequent deadly attacks. 12 crew members of a Dutch cargo ship have been rescued in stormy weather off the coast of Norway. The ship made a distress call reporting a heavy list after the rough weather displaced some of its cargo. The first 8 members were airlifted by helicopter from the deck of the cargo ship, but the last 4 had to jump into the water because the waves were rocking the boat and the list was too severe. Thai rescue workers have freed a Buddhist monk from a flooded cave 4 days after he went inside to meditate. The monk, who was on a pilgrimage, entered the cave to sit in contemplation on Saturday, but an unseasonal rainstorm struck the area, causing water levels to rise and flood the cave. When he did not return, residents alerted authorities. A team of 17 divers participated in the effort to find and then free the monk. Harry and Meghan, Duke and Duchess of Sussex, have announced their first Netflix project after signing a production deal last year. The series will focus on athletes competing in the Invictus Games for injured veterans in The Hague in 2022. Netflix said that Harry will appear on camera in the show called Heart of Invictus and serve as an executive producer throughout the couple's Archwell productions. The Invictus Games is a multi-sport event created in 2017 by Prince Harry for military personnel wounded in action. And that's your international news around the world in 5. Now back to the Channel Studios in Lagos.